Hi everyone. Here's another bit of a tip for you all. Now, some of you guys may already be using this, and I'm sure you are, but for others, maybe it's been quite some time since you last had to do this task, and maybe it's also just something you've not used before. So I just thought this might be handy just to go over copying lessons and how that all works. So, guys, to start with, first of all, if you just go into your main page, so once you're in as admin, you can always tell that by you can check see all your views here. So let's just go through to events and say, for example, you just wanted to copy an individual lessons. Okay, so you've decided that you've got another lesson just like this lesson that's going to be run at 2 o'clock. And everything else is the exact same, but you're just going to have another one just like it at 2 o'clock. Jump into it, open it up, hit the edit section. Then you'll see all the details here of the pricing and all that kind of stuff, and however else. Just usually it'll should be exactly how you want it if you want to recreate it. So you just hit copy event. Then obviously it's going to pick the same day and time that it already has, but you're obviously going to want to change this a little bit. So let's say we're going to start this one at 2 o'clock instead, and maybe you're just going to call it something slightly different for novices, for example. You can tweak that here. Maybe you might want to change the instructor to maybe it's going to be me who's going to be the instructor, for example. And maybe for this one, you're not going to offer a season of term writing. You're just going to have this thing. People can just pay as they go. So we just then go and hit add event, and that is how you copy an individual lesson. You can now see it showing up here, nice and straightforward. Now, so when you actually want to kind of copy everything though, and this is very handy for if you have some sort of cut-off point of where you've run all your lessons up until, say, I don't know, beginning of the summertime, and now you want to kind of recreate these lessons for your summer schedule or for later in the year, for example. The quickest and handiest way to do this is by doing the following. So if you go up here to the top right hand side, you'll see this thing for show more options. Click on that and then just select copy events. Okay, now what you do is you click on load events. This is going to take everything from your current view. So every single one of those lessons that you are currently looking at is going to be selected, and we'll just go and we'll now go and pick the date that you want to run them from. So let's say we're going to start these from, let's say, the first week in July. And we're going to run these until the end of August for your summer plans, basically. So that's your start week, finish week. And then what you do, if you kind of scroll down a bit, you can see that it's going to show you all the lessons that you currently have out there. If, say, for example, you won't be using that one, you won't be running this one or this one, and maybe there's just a few other ones, for example, that you're deciding for this upcoming season, you're not going to run these. You can just remove them from your list, and then so you're only going to recreate the rest of those lessons. Now you'll see here there's a couple of different icons here, so you've got a choice basically where you can choose to make them available to book straight away. You can make them so that they are visible to your clients, but they are not bookable yet because you've got them locked, or you can keep them invisible. Say, for example, if you wanted to change pricing or something like that, or you don't want your clients to be aware of them just yet, you're just preparing for that, you can have them down as hidden for now and then just hit copy. That will take about 10 to 15 seconds to recreate all of those lesson settings in one fell swoop, and just really speeds up the process. Just one other thing, when you've done that, you will see that you'll get a warning, bit like this one here, showing you if there are lessons that you haven't made visible yet. So say you've got them in the planning stage. If you then want to turn them on in one fell swoop, you can just go to that message, click on it, and you can literally you follow the steps. It's really straightforward, and you can make all of those lessons visible to your clients in one go. Okay, so I hope you found this useful, and please like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for more content coming soon.